I'm in the UK doing my master's in oil and gas management. Graduated
Whoa!
from University of Benin. Graduated with a 2-2, and I'm in the UK doing my master's. I think that part is very important.
Congratulations! Hello, how are you doing today? So, this is a testimonial interview with one of the clients who have successfully relocated to a new country. Do you know what this is? I always talk about action takers. So, let me see if I can show you. It's actually dropping. Time is counting, right? And as you know, only the action takers get to enjoy the best of things in life, right? So I want to see where I'm going to keep this, but I can as well just hold it in my hands. Anyways, my name is Dr. Linda Iheme. I'm an educational consultant with Vantage Migration. Myself and my team, we train people that want to go abroad. You must be a graduate to work with us. We train people that want to go abroad so that they're able to do the process by themselves and successfully relocate via study abroad. Okay, so and today I have a great personality with me. All right, I'm just going to be bringing her on right now to enjoy the interview. Yay! How are you? Now I can keep this. Now that we're talking.
I'm very fine. I'm okay.
Oh, fine. See, this is the first time we are seeing face to face, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like, I mean, like talking like face to face like this.
yeah.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please, can you introduce
My pleasure.
yourself?
All right. My name is Lydia Emenaho. I'm in the UK doing my master's in oil and gas management. Graduated
Whoa!
from University of Benin. Graduated with a 2-2, and I'm in the UK doing my master's. I think that part is very important.
Congratulations! That's
Thank you.
excellent. Actually, you even answered the question I was going to ask you next. Like, where are you joining me from today? But you've already answered it. What's the name of your school?
Teesside University.
Yeah. Oh, same with the other lady. I interviewed somebody like
Yeah.
a week ago. That's amazing. Have you connected with her, by the way?
No, no, not yet. Not yet, but
Yeah.
definitely I will.
Yeah. Since both of you are in the same school, what a coincidence. That would be an awesome.
Yeah.
Please, if both of you meet, take picture. I want to see. Even
I'm
if you don't want me
sure,
to post
sure,
it, I want to see the picture. It
sure,
will make me
I
so
will.
happy.
I
That's
will.
amazing. So, when did you arrive?
I got into the UK on the 24th of August
Oh,
of last
yeah,
month. Yeah.
that's like 3 weeks plus
Yeah.
or
2 weeks
thereabout.
ago. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, I'm so happy for you that you went through this process and you were able to succeed. And
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you. And I'm sure the thing, one of the things going on someone's mind right now is so see, I always say these things because they happen. Though sometimes people will not see it. Somebody will now so she go they look for all the people where they UK now they ask them when they come do testimony. Bad belly everywhere. So that brings me to the question: is it true that you took Vantage Migration training
Yeah.
once when you were on this journey? Tell us more.
Okay. I would say my whole process, the whole thing, I made up my mind in January. Actually, it was my New Year resolution to relocate.
Nice.
I remember contacting you one time in 2018 like that, asking about the process, but I wasn't sure because I had to like everybody, they tell everybody that once you get a second class lower, there's no hope for you. So in January, I remember listening to one of your posts where you were talking about your grade doesn't really define if you're able to go to school or do your masters or not. I said, okay, oh, this one that my grade does not define. Let me now find out. Oh. And then when I asked, I sent a message and I was like, okay, this, like, I just wanted to know from the beginning. It's tutor I graduated with, though. Is there hope? And then you were like, yeah, there's hope, and that I should join the admission masterclass. I said, okay, let me try join it. And when I joined, the impression of you're paying so much, like at first I was like, this one that I'm paying so much, so I hope it's worth it though, because I don't want to do the class now and then I don't get it. But in the class you said a lot. You taught a whole lot of things, a lot of things that people will literally not tell you about. And when I finished, I realized I could apply myself. Like I could apply myself. I've met a couple of people in the UK who are my classmates, and they paid 500 to a million naira to apply. And I was like, I didn't pay anything. Oh. It's as in I did it myself. Oh. And going through the master class, the every step I took, in short, that declaration that you told us to snap and upload, that was just my turning point in terms of I just told myself I'm going to definitely do this. If I've committed to this, I must see it to the end. And now I'm in the abroad.
Your story is even sweeter than I thought. Like the way you just broke down everything step by step. I just have to hold myself from interrupting you so that at least others will hear what you are saying. Wow. So many points to pick from there. One, I love the fact that you highlighted that it's not as if you have first class or 2-1, because some people, because of their grade, they just, and all the things they'll be hearing, they'll just give up. They will not even try,
Yeah.
So I love that the fact that you picked up that, you mentioned that, and also the fact that you committed to the journey. That because I always say that that's what somebody cannot give to you. Somebody that even train talk from morning to night without that inner commitment, it's usually a problem. So I love the fact that you highlighted that you made a commitment to go through this process. I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So let me ask you something specific. How, let's say in your opinion, what is that one thing that you say, this was something I grabbed from the journey and this was how it directly benefited me? Sorry, this is something you grabbed from the master class and this is how it directly benefited you during that process. Something specific.
I'll use a very specific example, I actually wanted to do petroleum engineering before for my master's, but I felt that was just too streamlined. So I told myself, okay, I actually want to change. I'd already gotten my admission and everything. So I told myself I wanted to change to oil and gas management. At first, this mentality of you can't talk to them, you can't ask questions. And then I actually recorded some of our classes. Sorry, Sha.
It's okay. It's okay.
I wanted to keep on playing it because I knew it was a long journey. Definitely, I wanted to keep on encouraging myself. So I listened again to one part that you were just emphasizing on: ask questions, send mails, call, ask questions. I said, there was another part you talked about. Most of these schools have offices within your regions. So ask them if there's someone they can direct you to that. I said, okay, let me try my luck. And I did. And it was so stress-free. Like, I just called and she was like, oh, that's fine. We can be able to sort it out. I said, Oyibo, now so that they do the things. You can sort it out for me. I don't need to give you 5 naira to sort it out for me. And she was like, yeah, we can sort it out for you. That's not a problem. I said, you've given me, I have not had to tell them. You have given me admission, though. Like, you've given me admission. And she said, no, that's not a problem. All you have to do is strategize and just rewrite your statement of purpose. And I said, I went back to, you gave us one template. I just added a lot of things to conform to what I wanted to study. And they changed it. Within 3 days, it was changed. And I didn't pay them. And that was because I listened and, you were emphasizing on it. You were saying it. Ask questions. Call. Ask them. They will not do you anything. Ask. And really, that helped. That really helped me.
Oh God, my mind is doing like this, like. See, some people would think I'm doing this interview for them. Me say I want to be hearing this story because sometimes it's like, oh well, I did my own travel abroad stuff a long time ago, so it's not. It's like, well, it's not as fresh as when I hear new stories and how people are conquering grounds, and because when you know what to do, you have confidence, and that confidence can result in many great things that cannot even be quantified. Let's say, for example, if an agent got you the admission and you want to redo it, first, when you think of the amount they will take from you, you will just say, let me just go with that thing that they've already gotten admission.
Yeah.
Or maybe your new course is probably better than the course you even applied before.
Yeah.
But somebody else somewhere wanted to make that change. They were not in control of what was going on, so they did not make it, and it has an impact both in their study, both the work they will do after that, both what their family life is going to be like in 50 years. And you do get the point. So when it comes to travel abroad journey, like every step is just like tiny step, and anything can happen in any of those steps. And those minor decisions that one can make, when you are knowledgeable, it's easier to make them. When you don't even know what is going on, you may not even realize that you are making a bad decision because you never really thought about it. So that's amazing. Okay, oh God, cool story. Let me do for another question. So did you travel with family? I don't know, I'm just asking.
No, but my husband is definitely coming around to join me later on.
Okay, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, and again, some people should know that sometimes when people have family, they feel like, if I have, okay, for example, you have a family of 7, you, your husband, and 5 children. I'm just giving you an example.
Yeah.
And probably if you think about it, the expenses, not just flight tickets, not just your moving, but even when you get there, the kind of house you're going to stay in, everything, and everybody trying to settle in at the same time. For some people, it is feasible, but for others, it's not feasible outright. You know, it is okay to do it in stages. I did it in stages. You know, I traveled first, then my husband came later. That was how I did it my own time. So it is perfectly okay if somebody is going to do it in stages. And let me shout out to some men, because most times they're the ones that don't used to agree to that plan. So 3 set of men. First, shout out to your husband and shout out to my husband, you know, for whether they agree under, you know, when you have done your woman thing, whether they agreed under duress or they agree by themselves. Shout out to them for agreeing. Then for the men that are watching this, or if you're a woman and you're watching this and your husband is giving you one, go and show them this clip. Please, if your wife is supposed to travel, instead of you to say, if all of you are not going, let the visa expire. If all of you are not going, I've seen somebody that she got scholarship. The husband say, if we're all not going, let her lose the scholarship. She lost the scholarship.
Wow.
You know, so I was like,
right.
Well, I cannot judge them because I'm sure they know themselves better. But if you really want to travel abroad and your wife even got scholarship and you don't have money to take care of family, so because of that, all the family cannot go, please let one person go. And then, you know, shortly after, the other person can follow. It's okay to do it in stages.
Yeah.
So that's just one thing I want to say. Now, what advice do you have for the person that is watching me and you right now? I'm wondering how they're going to go through their own process.
Be gentle on yourself. Like, take a step at a time. Don't rush things. Don't be in a haste to want everything to work almost immediately. I'll tell you this. During the masterclass, we had testimonials from other people who were also talking about their experiences and challenges they faced equally. And I realized that they all kept saying the same thing. You just have to be patient with the process. So that's what I'll say, be patient. And also, for those of you that think when you come to the abroad, you will not get work. I've been around for, let's say, months, and I've worked a lot. I have a job, and that's like awesome, because there's this impression that when you come, you will not be able to. That's not it. Just like what Dr. Linda said, being able to speak out, I was able to talk to a lot of people. I was able to connect with people, and I've been working. I was supposed to be on a shift today, but I said this interview, I'm not going to miss her. So,
oh God, thank you.
It's possible. Just be patient.
Okay, oh God. Okay, I'm trying to be calm. Sorry. Okay, sorry, I interrupted you. I'm listening.
So, just be patient with yourself and take things easy. Don't put too much pressure. I started my journey in January, and this is August. I thought August would never come, and it is so sweet. I think my UK border experience was just amazing. How it was flawless. Getting to the border patrol officer, and he just asked, "Where's your passport?" I showed him. "What are you here for?" "To school." "Oh, okay. Have a nice day." I was looking at him like, "Oga, you know to check the document. Are you sure this thing is not fake?" Like, I was so worried that he wasn't doing his job. But coming with true study, it's like they know why you're here, so nobody really gives you any issue, and it was just smooth. Then approaching people, telling them, "Oh, I need a job." "Oh, you're a student. Okay, that's fine. We'll be able to give you a part-time job." And that was how I got my first shift, and it's just been easy. Yeah, things might not work that way for others though, but just be patient with yourself. Just calm down, relax.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Let me pick out. I always like to pick out things from, it's like to digest it. One of the things I got from you is the whole thing about work. Because sometimes when you tell some people like, "Oh, don't worry, as a student you can work," it's like, how am I sure? Sure, I'm going to stay 2 years now looking for work. But students can work part-time up to 20
Yes.
hours.
Yes, 20 hours.
I don't want to say the other one. Ask others. Ask others. They usually work more than 20 hours. Hey, I'm not the one that said it though.
We did not say anything now.
Ask others. They usually work more than 20 hours. But hello,
Legally.
students can work up to 20 hours. This is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Someone called me recently and said, "Dr. Linda, wait, oh, this is Canada." Like that the person came to the person, "Dr. Linda, wait, oh, how many hours are we supposed to work again?" I said, 20 hours. He said, "Oh, the students in my school, so I'm working 60 hours." I said, "Not me and you discuss this one." But you get the joke. Hey, please don't quote me. Officially on Canada website or many school website, students can work up to 20 hours. That is the standard. Any other thing you do,
better for people who are married, it's a plus because your husband has unlimited amount of hours to work.
Yeah, husband, spouse gets to work full time.
Yeah, so if your partner is coming with you or coming later on, if you think, "Oh, we spent a lot, it's not worth it," you will make the money back. I can guarantee you. There are apps available on ground to help you get jobs. Like, they need you. Let me not say it too, but Oyipo people can be lazy at times. So they need you. So I think for those coming with their partners, it's way better for you because you can do your legal 20 hours. Please do the legal
for your
20
husband,
hours.
yes, the spouse.
The spouse has unlimited amount of hours to work, and you don't go to school every day. So if your husband, the days you don't go to school, or your wife, days you don't go to school, you can stay with the children and they can work more hours. In a week, you can your partner can conveniently make £1,000 in the UK. In a week, you have jobs that are 13 pounds per hour, even up to 15 pounds per hour, startup jobs. And there's no small job. Even if not to clean job, you clean smiling. 13 pounds is a lot of money.
As a student, I did a lot of small jobs. So I think it started with what I was told when I came, and then as I made my own research, I improved. So I think there was a time I made a video. The first job I did, I worked in a restaurant. I was washing plates. I used to cry, yeah, God. When I reach home like this, I'm like, God, how did the dentist turn to a plate washer? Jesus have mercy. By the way, I was earning more than a dentist in Nigeria.
Definitely.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Hey. But but that was because when I came, most people that I met, they told me that, apply for cleaning job. So now, see the challenge. I applied to about 10 or 11 places. All the jobs I applied for was either to work in a restaurant or like to be a cashier or to mop toilets, janitor work or washing plates. So think of it. I applied to, let's just say 11 places or 10 places for that kind of job. When my job comes and I've gotten a job, is it possible that I will be working as a manager in a place? Because I did not apply for it, right?
Yeah.
So it's not possible that
Yeah.
the job offer will come, I will see manager, but I applied to be a cleaner. So I think the fault starts from the person applying first.
Yes.
Because if you apply to wash plates, your job cannot come naming you the manager of the place. So as I progressed, so after that, I also did other jobs like working in the library of my school. That one was better. I was sitting and answering like customer service. Eventually, I started working. I applied to work in another, like an independent company that was no food or paying. And they were paying me better, and the hours were better, and they were so flexible. Because all these other places where I wash plates, headache, 4 hours, headache, you know. So when I started doing that job, I could work 8 hours on the days I don't have class, without like normal work, right? So, but the point is, that other job I got when I came was there when I was applying for restaurant.
Yes.
So it only people that maybe they just went, somebody would just say, go to that restaurant, they collect, you just go there. That's how you start working restaurant job. So if you come and you want to now say, I want to apply for customer service job, like, you know, like jobs that students can do, you can easily still get that same job the same way you get restaurant job. So I'm just saying it out there for somebody else that may just be listening to us. If you apply to work in a restaurant, a job will not come asking you to work in a bank. You know, so where you apply is important, and it's important for the person to know that they can actually apply anywhere. So, one of my mentees in Canada, in UK specifically, is working with a big company. Yeah, and like it's not even customer service. It's like what they call it now. They do some. It's like IT, tiny bit IT related, but it's not really IT. So. Something sure they just have to be helping some hotels behind the scene to match figures or something like that with a big company, right? Now the point is, and that's her first job in UK.
Wow.
But that is the kind of job she applied for. If she applied for a restaurant job, she will also get restaurant work, and she will start working in restaurant jobs. So it's important to know that you can apply to even big places and you will get the work, and applying is the first thing, because if you don't apply, nobody's going to call you to come and do the job.
You work for your money. Like nobody is going to pay you any extra for just sitting at home. Nobody's going to do that. Another thing is working in the UK, it doesn't matter if you start small though. Gaining that UK or foreign experience, you will not understand how important that is. So for instance, I can say I'm going to work in a restaurant you'll give it a tuition as one thing organizer for the next 2 months. I'm doing that because I want to get a UK based experience so that when I'm applying for a better job, you know, where have you worked before? And you say, I worked in the UK, I worked in McDonald's, or I worked in Burger King. And they're like, okay, you have UK experience. They won't even check what it's about. Presently, I'm working as a carer.
Okay.
I remember my first day. It was funny. I'm an engineer, for crying out loud. I'm doing caring. So there are two different things. And I remember when I got there, and they were like, have you done this before? I said, I've cared for people before. I want to know what kind of care I've done. And when I was, and there's another thing, if you're a smart person and you're willing to learn as you're moving, the system will appreciate you, definitely.
Yes.
So I realized as they were moving, I was moving with them. As they were cleaning, I was cleaning with them. And they're like, it seems you must have done this a lot in Nigeria. I said, no. That's all I could say. But when I was applying for my next job, I realized that experience actually helped me because I wanted better pay. So that experience helped me. So I could tell them, I have an experience as a carer in the UK. So that helped me. So it doesn't matter if...
Everything counts.
Everything counts, exactly. Yeah, they don't call it menial jobs. It's a startup job. So It's the truth now. You're earning £10 per hour. You're earning 70K a month a day rather to clean ground. No, it's the truth. You will wash the ground everywhere for them. After all, it's how you tag it. Oh, I was in
Oh
charge of
god,
maintenance
you're
or
so
whatever. So it's how
funny.
you tag it
I've
everything.
met my match or somebody that is tough. She's more funny than I am. Oh god, I'm just laughing here. I'm trying to comport myself, but it's not working. Okay. Okay. I like the way you're saying this, right? Because these are life experiences.
Yeah.
I love that you are sharing them because sometimes some people are so worried. I won't blame them because they don't know what they don't know, right? So it's
Yeah.
like, in fact, somebody specifically asked me at last interview to ask the person if they've gotten job, but I saw the question after the interview was already over. And it's
Mm.
interesting that you people are in the same, like, it's the same city, the same school for that one.
Mm.
So at least this can help that person understand what the
Yeah.
work terrain is and everything. And you mentioned something which is the experience. Do you know
Yeah.
these days when people come? Let's say to Canada, for example, I advise them to work. And you know, even just like you mentioned, right, that every work counts.
Yeah.
Even the like a job like customer service is something I always advise people to do. Do you know
Yes.
what? You tender to people. So
Yeah.
the organization, they will call you behind the scene. They will tell you what is expected. That training helps to tell you what people expect in this your new community. What and like after I started, because I started with all those kind of jobs, right? It made me integrate fast.
Faster,
Some of my
yeah.
classmates that came, they were just collecting their scholarship money because I was on scholarship, so I was being paid every month. Some people that was okay for them. Niger babe now. That was not okay for me. So I was just still doing all these jobs. But it helped me to integrate fast. Because as I moved from one job to another, they always train me. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days training.
Yes.
There was even one, when I say I got with one company that was like big company for customer service, the training was 1 month, paid.
Wow.
So when they finish training me like that, when I know exactly what is going to happen in an office, I know if you're telling me nonsense, I will just demand for your manager immediately. I know that abroad, if you tell them, I want to talk to your manager, the person will be like,
Yeah.
hey John, what can I do for you? I learned that because as a customer service person, they will train you. If they don't born you and say somebody's looking for your manager, you say, why are you looking for my manager?
Yeah.
No, you must be. So knowing all those things that happen behind the scene helped me in my own life. So my integration was so fast. And that was how within a short time, because after about 8 months of arrival in Canada, I started working with other students to welcome students and help them integrate, to welcome African students and help them integrate. At a time when my graduate coordinator has an African student that is coming, they'll say, oh, talk with Linda. Because I knew the system. How did I know the system? By working. So I would say, even if somebody feel like they have all the money in the world, if they are thinking of integrating into their new community fast, go and work. Meet with people, talk with people, see how people behave at workplace. It helps. When you're on the phone right now, you're talking to another company, you know the kind of training they will have given the person on the phone. You know what to say, you know what to ask.
Yeah.
You know? So it's really cool. Everything counts. Everything counts. Yeah. Wow. Wait. Do you know what? You know your name is Lydia. No wonder we're behaving alike. God. You're so good to speak with. That's the interview that was thinking would have ended since. I'm just here, I'm just enjoying myself. Oh God, you're so cool to speak with. I'm so happy that you shared and shared and shared. I'm sure anybody that is watching this, they will have learned a lot. Thank you so much. I always say, God bless your journey. You will try. You already tried. You will try more. You try more. You try more. Okay.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much. I think that will be it. We've talked so much. I'm sure people learned a lot. All right.
Thank you so much, Dr. Linda. I appreciate it. Bye.
Okay, you can listen. Whoa. Hope you listened to that interview. It was an awesome time with Mrs. Lydia. She's amazing. I'm so happy that she shared a lot. I hope you learned a lot from the gist that we were having, right? I hope you learned a lot. So please, I always say, I look at that my timer again. Look at that my timer. Are you seeing it dropping small? Are you seeing it dropping? You may not see it, but it's dropping. This is an hourglass, right? Action takers. I always say, me, I'm looking for action takers. Please, if you're the type of person you don't want to do anything in life, please, no need to come my way. But if you're looking to make progress, take action, relocate, live a good life, be happy, I'm the right person to come. So you can just chat us inbox if you're watching this on social media, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can just chat us inbox again on social media, or send me an email. Email is drlinda@vantagemigration.ca, or just look for Dr. Linda Iheme on Facebook. I'm sure you're going to see the one on Dr. Linda Iheme only through account, or Instagram DRLINDA IHEME at Dr. Linda Iheme. All right. So I just want to say, if this is your first time looking at my content, go through other posts so that you will learn so much. I'm sure you're going to learn so much. And as I said again, if you have any question that is bothering you, don't drop it as a comment. Don't drop it as a comment. Come inbox. That way we can chat and explain anything that you need to explain, that you need us to explain to you. Okay, it's better. Don't drop it as a comment, because sometimes we may not see the comments. All right, love you so much. Love you. I'm so happy. Thank you, Mrs. Lydia. Thank you so much for taking out your time to come and share with us, all of us. You see, I enjoyed the story. I was just laughing from mola to mola. Okay. All right. Take care, and God bless you.